Welcome by CMD NLCIL, Shri Rakesh Kumar. Thank you. अब मैं विनम्र आग्रह करती हूँ माननीय मुख्यमंत्री और माननीय केंद्रीय मंत्री जी से कि वे मंगल द्वीप प्रचलन कर इस ऐतिहासिक अवसर का शुभारंभ करें। शुभकरोति कल्याणं आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धि विनाशय द्वीपज्योति नमस्ते। Our honorable dignitaries lighting the ceremonial lamp to mark the beginning of this auspicious occasion, the signing of the MOU between NLCIL and APDCL. I now humbly invite the Honorable Power Minister of Assam, Srimati Nandita Garlosa Mohodaya, to kindly deliver the welcome address. Kindly, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Honorable Union Minister of Coal, Mines and Parliamentary Affairs, Shri Prahlad Joshi ji, Honorable Chief Minister of Assam, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, Additional Chief Secretary to Government of Assam, Pawan Thakur, CMD NLC India Limited, Shri Rakesh Kumar ji, other senior officials from NLCIL and Government of Assam. It is a matter of privilege for me to welcome the Honorable Union Minister of Coal, Mines and Parliamentary Affairs, Shri Prahlad Joshi ji in Assam. I also express heartfelt gratitude to Honorable Chief Minister Sir for gracing this occasion. Today is a historic day for Assam power sector, as Assam is entering into a collaboration with CPSE energy giant NLC India Limited for development of 1,000 megawatt of renewable power projects in Assam. Assam is very keen to develop renewable power projects and solar in particular in line with the declaration of Honorable Prime Minister. Various steps are already undertaken, and at present Assam has around 250 megawatt of solar power installation in various modes. The need of the hour is for the energy transition from fossil fuel-based to renewable sources. Recently, Assam has got approval from the Screening Committee of Finance Ministry for installation of 1 gigawatt solar power plants on EPC mode in Assam. The project will be funded by ADB with an estimated project cost of Rs 4,000 crore. Apart from it, State Cabinet has approved Assam Renewable Energy Policy 2022 with scope of development of 1,200 megawatt of RE power in the state in the next 5 years. The Government of Assam has taken up several projects to boost up state's own power generation capacity. Major projects includes 120 megawatt Lower Kopili Hydropower project, Borpani Middle 1 and 2 of 25 megawatt each. These projects will not only make the state self-sufficient in terms of energy requirement, but will also generate income for the state government. NLC India Limited is a Navratna Government of India enterprise incorporated since 1952. It is a pioneer among the PSUs in energy sector, having footprints in the states of Tamil Nadu, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Odisha, Jharkhand, and Andaman and Nicobar Islands. NLCIL is a member of International Solar Alliance and the first CPSE to cross 1 gigawatt power capacity in solar power generation. NLCIL is also various upcoming projects in conventional as well as renewable energy. With the exposure and experience of NLCIL, partnering with them will surely yield dividend for Assam. The JVC company between NLCIL and is explored with 51:49 equity participation, and this will mutually beneficial with the monetization of unused land, enhanced generation profile, technical upliftment. Above all, the economies of scale will ensure commercial viability of the projects. The augmentation of the generation capacity within the state is also the need of the hour. So the capacity addition of green power in the form of solar power will help in not just meeting the RPO, but also support the state in meeting the target capacity addition. Further, surplus generation in the state will help Assam in supplying renewable energy to other states, which is in the larger interest of the country and help in reduction of carbon emission with enhancement of clean and green energy portfolio. I heartily welcome the NLCL team for successful venture in Assam and extend my best wishes to NLCL as well as FPTCL to make the arrangement a great success. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for setting the tone of the ceremony. I now humbly request the Chief Managing Director, NLCIL, Shri Rakesh Kumarji, to kindly present an overview on this project. Kindly, sir.
Honorable Minister of Coal, Mines and Parliamentary Affairs, Shri Prahlad Joshi ji, Honorable Chief Minister of Assam, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma ji, my colleague directors of the dais, other dignitaries, Honorable Minister of Power, Madam Nandita ji, all the dignitaries of the dais, my dear colleagues of representing Government of Assam, Additional Chief Secretary, Principal Secretary, MD, APTCL, and all other participants of this August meeting. I am very happy to be here as a part of the ceremony of signing an MOU for 1000 megawatt solar project in the state of Assam. And I must appreciate the conviction, the assumptions, the notions and the confirmations which have been thrown open, which have been used to energize a company who is of course making a very steep progress in the, not only in the renewable sector, but also in the power and mining sector based on thermal power. We were keen to come, and today we have come to a stage where we are going to sign an MOU. This 1000 megawatt solar project is going to give around 1500 million units every year to the state of Assam, and in a span of 25 years this project is going to give green power to the extent of more than 35,000 million units. This project is estimated to cost around 5,000 crore, 5,500, depending upon the bids which we are going to receive, EPC bids for this project. But the way both the teams from Assam side as well as NLC side are working for this project, I am very, very hopeful that this project will take off very fast, because land is already available. Land is available for the project, which is very, very rare in our country nowadays. Our team has already visited the site. They have seen the site and they have already started preparing the tender document for EPC contract. Today we are signing MOU, but letters for requesting for formation of JV company from Niti Aayog and from DIPAM through Ministry of Coal is already ready. As soon as the MOU gets signed, this letter will be immediately sent, our request letter will be sent, and our Honorable Minister of Coal has assured to get this processed very fast. We have already drawn the timelines for achieving the milestones, and I am sure NLC, with a very big proven track record of setting up power projects, in the last 7 years we have doubled our power generation capacity from 3000 megawatt to 6000 megawatt, and we have concrete solid plans to triple our power generation capacity from the present level of 6,000 to around 18,000 in another 8 years. So NLC is progressing well. We have spread our wings in 5 states, and now we are entering into the 6th state. With these words, I'm thankful to Government of Assam for giving us the opportunity. We'll prove our mettle very soon, and we will see to it that the most competitive power out of this solar project is made available to the state of Assam. Thank you.
थैंक यू सर। असम में होने वाले इस ऐतिहासिक 1000 मेगावाट अक्षय सौर ऊर्जा परियोजना के बारे में अधिक जानने हेतु अब हम आपके सामने प्रस्तुत करते हैं एक श्रव्य दृश्य। वी प्रेजेंट यू एन ऑडियो विजुअल, प्लीज टेक अ लुक।
NLC India Limited is a Navaratna Government of India enterprise coming under the administrative control of Ministry of Coal, Government of India, and a pioneer provider of India's energy security with a rich history. For more than 6 glorious decades, NLC India Limited, formerly known as Neyveli Lignite Corporation Limited, has been a forerunner among central public sector undertakings in the energy sector. The total power generation capacity of the company is 6,061.06 megawatts. It is not just about what we do today, it is about what we do for our future generations. To provide a sustainable future for all, we have begun to rely on the sun and the wind to bestow us with renewable energy. In line with the National Solar Mission, we have established solar power plants of 1,370 megawatts capacity and wind power projects of 51 megawatts capacity in Tamil Nadu and Andaman. NLC India Limited is the first central public sector enterprise to cross 1 gigawatts of solar power generation capacity. Today, the renewable energy capacity of the company is 1,421.06 megawatts. APDCL is one of the best performing state-owned distribution utility in the country. It caters to the demand of more than 6 million consumers in the state. With proactive intervention of the state government, APDCL has turned into a profitable venture with equity base of around 5,500 crore rupees. It has recorded a book profit of more than 700 crore rupees during the financial year 2021-22. To take the vision of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji forward to make India a green power hub, Honorable Chief Minister of Assam, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, has planned to install around 3 gigawatts of renewable energy projects in Assam by 2026. To make it a reality, today APDCL is going to sign an MOU with NLCIL for development of 1000 megawatts renewable power plants in Assam. The Government of India has recognized the solar potential of Assam and has approved 4,000 crore rupees for setting up of 1000 megawatts solar power plants in the state on EPC mode. The benefits of the project include employment generation of about 2,000 personnel in the construction stage and about 1,000 personnel in the operation and maintenance stage. The project is expected to generate 1,500 million units of power in the first year and about 35,000 million units of power over a period of 25 years. The project is expected to reduce 31 million tons of carbon emission over a period of 25 years. NLCIL and APDCL will work together to make Assam a green power state.
This project will surely take Assam, the growth of Assam, a notch higher. We now proceed for the historic moment, that is the signing and exchange of the MOU between APDCL and NLCIL. And for that, may I invite the Director Planning and Projects, NLCIL, Mr. K. Mohan Reddy sir, and the MD APDCL, Shri Rakesh Kumar sir, to kindly come forward and sign and exchange the MOU, the historic MOU, in the presence of the Honorable Chief Minister of Assam, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, and the Honorable Union Minister, Shri Prahlad Joshi sir. I request you kindly do the exchange in presence of the Honorable Chief Minister of Assam and the Honorable Union Minister. Thank you. अब मैं विनम्र आग्रह करती हूँ कोयला एवं खान संसदीय कार्य विभाग के माननीय केंद्रीय मंत्री श्री प्रहलाद जोशी जी से कि वे इस भव्य सभा को संबोधित करें। काइंडली सर।
Honorable Chief Minister Shri Himanta Biswa Sarma, most proactive ever I have seen and most dynamic Chief Minister. I being the student of the political science and being there in politics for more than 25 years and more than 20 years now I am member of parliament. I have not seen such an active and dynamic Chief Minister like Himanta Biswa. Because Margareta coal mine was closed for some or other reason. Without his proactive initiation, it would not have started. At least more than twice or thrice, he came to me. As far as Coal India is concerned, it's a very small quantity of the coal. That's why, because this year we have almost mined out around, produced more than around 800 million tons of coal. And here we are doing just 2 million tons per year. So the Coal India was naturally feeling that, but this coal is very good quality. He identified that and he followed up in such a manner that shows the interest of the Chief Minister in the development of the state. I congratulate him, and even for this today what we are doing, I compliment him and taking initiative setting up of this important project for the development of the state of Assam. The iconic event where we witnessed the state and the central relations strengthening the federalism of the extreme country. See, I can tell you one thing. Today, power demand in the country and even in the state, it is increasing like anything. This is for two reasons. One is electrification is very rapidly happening. आप देखे होंगे जो when we took over under the leadership of Prime Minister Shri Modi in 2014, around 68 years, we had completed 68 years of independence then. Still, many of the villages, more than 18,674 villages, they did not see the electric bulb, electric जो wire होता है, wire ही नहीं देखा था. तो Prime Minister decided within 1,000 days, when asked in a meeting, many people including officer, technocrats, everybody said they need, if at all in a mission mode it is started, they need around 7 to 8 years to complete, but Prime Minister ultimately gave target of 1,000 days, and within 980 days that was completed. Now entire India, all villages are connected with power, that is electricity. And also after India's independence of 68 years, 2.86 crores households were not electrified. Today all the under Deen Dayal Yojana, we have completed that also. Third reason is the post-COVID. You must have noticed that India is the fastest growing economy and the best performing economy in the world. That you must have noticed it. Last year we ended up with 8.2% and this time we are expecting around 7.2 to 7.3, 7.4%, which will be once again the fastest growing economy in the world. And the way in which we handled the COVID compared to the other developed countries, that has given a boost to us. आप देखे होंगे वर्ल्ड ऑर्डर चेंज होता है, ऐसे बहुत लोग कहते थे. Before World War II, the world order was different. The world order was, England was leading the world. Post-COVID, America and others started the leading the world. The post-COVID, there will be, world order will change. I am quite confident with today's leadership and today's growth, what India is seeing today, India will be the leading the world from the front and the world order will change. That will take it from me. So for that, we have to prepare ourselves now. So we need power. That's why our Honorable Chief Minister, Sri Hemanta ji, he planned in a big way. And today also, when we had lunch, at that time also we were discussing how to fulfill the power requirement, not political power, electricity. Many people think of power means political power ही सोचते हैं, लेकिन हमारे मुख्यमंत्री असम के जो अभी रिक्वायरमेंट है, ये रिक्वायरमेंट कैसे पूरे करें, ऐसे चर्चा कर रहे थे. तो बहुत ऑप्शंस हमारे ऊपर उन्होंने हमारे सामने रखा है. हम ये आश्वस्त करेंगे आपको मुख्यमंत्री साहब, आपका प्रोएक्टिव, आपका जो कंसर्न है, वो कंसर्न असम के लोगों के लिए देखते हुए मैं तो इतना आश्वस्त करता हूँ, हमारा जो बड़े बड़े कंपनी है, नेवेली लिग्नाइट है, कोल इंडिया है, ऐसे बहुत बड़ा बड़ा कंपनी हमारे पास है. हम आपके सरकार के साथ कंधे के कंधे लगा के हम काम करके जहाँ भी आप बोलेंगे वहाँ हम इन्वेस्टमेंट करेंगे और असम का रिक्वायरमेंट, पावर रिक्वायरमेंट कंप्लीट करने के लिए, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी रिक्वायरमेंट कंप्लीट करने के लिए हम काम करेंगे. इसमें हम वी आर इन्वेस्टिंग अराउंड 5,000 crores. 5,000 crores we are investing, and I was already informed NLC India is the first CPSE to achieve 1 gigawatt renewable energy. And as you know well, India is under the Prime Minister Shri Modi ji, we are leading as far as we are leading the world. दुनिया में हम एक अग्रेसर होके काम कर रहे हैं कि रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी में, ग्रीन एनर्जी में, क्योंकि ये सिर्फ हम आजकल एक ग्लोबल वार्मिंग ये चल रहा है, ये तो हमारा सोचना है, हम पहले से ही हमारा सोच है नेचर कैन फुलफिल योर नीड, नेचर cannot fulfill your greed. That is the thinking of the culture of the भारतीय संस्कृति. जो हम बोलते हैं भारतीय संस्कृति है कि नेचर विल फुलफिल योर नीड, नॉट योर ग्रीड. दैट इज द थिंकिंग ऑफ द भारतीय संस्कृति का वो सोच है, ये है. इसीलिए हम रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी पर हम बहुत इसमें हम ध्यान दे रहे हैं मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में. और हम 500 गीगावाट का एक लक्ष्य रख के 2030 तक हम आगे बढ़ रहे हैं. तो इसके साथ ही साथ हमारा कोल का भी जो थर्मल पावर है, थर्मल पावर का भी हम इसमें इतना ही इम्पोर्टेंट देना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूँ कि जो भी हो, कोयला का रिक्वायरमेंट कम से कम और 50 साल तक रहता ही रहता है. एटलीस्ट 50 years. आई एम नॉट टेलिंग आफ्टर 50 years we will just stop using the coal. वो मैं नहीं बता रहा हूँ. 50 इयर्स तक कोल रहेगा। बाद में टेक्नोलॉजी धीरे धीरे टेक्नोलॉजी चेंज होता जाएगा। कोल गैसिफिकेशन का टेक्नोलॉजी रिसेंटली हैड बीन टू ऑस्ट्रेलिया अंडर द गाइडेंस एंड डायरेक्शन ऑफ ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर। उधर भी हम बहुत लोगों से बातचीत की है कोल गैसिफिकेशन के बारे में, कोल लिक्विफेक्शन के बारे में, जहाँ कोल के कारण जो कुछ भी थोड़ा कुछ पोल्यूशन होता है, पोल्यूशन कम करने का एक टेक्नोलॉजी के बारे में भी बहुत गहराई से चिंतन हो रहा है। उसमें R&D चल रहा है, रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट चल रहा है। वो भी इसीलिए हम भारत में भी जहाँ भी अगर कोल गैसिफिकेशन के लिए यूज करते हैं तो हम 50% उसका रेवेन्यू शेयर में डिस्काउंट दे रहे हैं। और उसके लिए हम पहला स्कीम भी अभी माननीय वित्त मंत्री जी ने रिसेंटली घोषित की है, वो भी हम अभी इम्प्लीमेंट करने वाले हैं। जो वायबिलिटी गैप फंडिंग होगा उसमें भी हम बहुत सीरियसली हम काम कर रहे हैं। और जहाँ तक कोल का सवाल है, कोल का इतना देश में हमारा कोयला है फिर भी हमको इंपोर्ट करना पड़ता है। लेकिन गत 7-8 वर्ष में हमने जो काम किया है तो 572 मिलियन टन वी आर प्रोड्यूसिंग बिफोर श्री मोदी जी टुक ओवर, and today we are producing 817 million tons of coal, and this time we are crossing 900 million tons of domestic coal, and from next year almost we will almost the thermal coal, that is the coal used for the electricity, that import will almost going to stop. That is the stage we have brought in 6-7 years, and this year also extraordinary demand was increased, and 9.5% it has increased the demand of the electricity post COVID. दुनिया के जो कुछ भी अपॉर्चुनिटी था वो भारत में आने लगे हुए हैं। The people are coming and investing in India. That's why the highest foreign direct investment हो रहा है, highest foreign exchange reserve भी हमारा है। ये सब के कारण हमारा जो इन्वेस्टमेंट हो रहा है, हमारा इलेक्ट्रिसिटी डिमांड जो बढ़ रहा है, इसके कारण हमारा थोड़ा कुछ डाउट था कि डोमेस्टिक कोल से इस बार हमारा उसका डिमांड हम वेदर आर यू एबल टू fulfill it or not, but still today we have done our best, and in the first 4 months of the 22-23 we have increased our production more than 30% now, and this trend will going to continue. This year our production will be around last year it was 622 million ton Coal India alone. This year Coal India alone will produce around 700 million tons of coal. There will be sufficient coal. Using that coal, बहुत लोगों को जब तक एक दुनिया में मैं बहुत ज़्यादा डिटेल में मैं बोलना नहीं चाहता हूँ। Without electricity we can't do anything today. When electricity was invented, when electricity was discovered, दुनिया बदल गया। दुनिया के एक बहुत बड़ा क्रांति जब हुआ, सामाजिक क्रांति, वो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी के कारण हुआ। अभी इंटरनेट, ये जो अभी हम सब देख रहे हैं ऑनलाइन, ये सब, इसके लिए हम जो कुछ भी करते हैं तो फर्स्ट वी नीड इलेक्ट्रिसिटी। आई कैन टेल यू इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कम टेक्नोलॉजी, हाउ वी कैन चेंज। We just did DBT. Hemanta ji also have done the DBT in Assam in a big way. In the entire country, after making DBT, see, whatever the social welfare schemes we are going, we all did it through DBT. That is direct benefit transfer. By that, we have saved around 2,25,000 crores. मीन्स ये बोगस सब चले जाता था, बिचौलियों के थ्रू, बिचौलियों के जेब में जाता था, वो सब बंद हो गया। मीन्स इफ यू हैव टेक्नोलॉजी देन देयर विल बी करप्शन विल आल्सो बिकम ऑलमोस्ट, इट विल बी रिड्यूस, एंड इन ए डेज टू कम इट विल बिकम नील। बट फॉर दैट वी नीड टेक्नोलॉजी। तो डेवलप हो रहा है, दुनिया में भी हो रहा है, भारत में भी हो रहा है, लेकिन उसके साथ ही साथ अगर द लास्ट पर्सन, एक जो गांव में बसे हुए एक व्यक्ति को, हमारा असम गवर्नमेंट का हो, भारत सरकार का हो, हमारा अगर स्कीम उनको डायरेक्टली पहुंचाना है तो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी भी चाहिए, उसके साथ साथ टेक्नोलॉजी का उपयोग होना चाहिए। हम अगर 4G देते हैं, 5G देते हैं, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी नहीं तो क्या करते हैं? इसीलिए मैं बहुत सराहना करता हूँ। आई अप्रिशिएट ऑनरेबल चीफ मिनिस्टर, उन्होंने मुझे बता रहे थे मेरा इस टर्म में, ओनली इन दिस टर्म I want to see that whatever the gap is there, हम तो बाहर से जो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी परचेज कर रहे हैं उसमें हम इतना एक बड़ा लीप हमको लेना चाहिए, हम इतना एक बड़ा कदम मैं लेने जा रहा हूँ, आपका सब सहयोग चाहिए। वो मुझे बता रहे थे फ्रॉम द डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ कोल माइंस एंड फ्रॉम द डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ पावर, टोटल ओवरऑल भारत सरकार से मुझे मदद चाहिए, मुझे आपका सहयोग चाहिए। मैं इतना एक ऐसे आपको बड़ा कदम लेता हूँ कि ये 5 वर्ष में जैसे जस्ट दिस ईयर बिटवीन 0.5% to 0.1% इलेक्ट्रिसिटी शॉर्टेज है दिस ईयर इन इंडिया। सो बिफोर टू कोविड ऑलमोस्ट India was the net exporter of the electricity. India was the net exporter. You can just recollect 2012 July 30th, 31st and August 1st. The entire North India was in dark because of the shortage of electricity. They tried to draw more electricity from the central electric grids and entire system was collapsed. But except this year, that is to 1.5% to 1% shortage के अलावा हम we were in between almost 6 to 7 years, we were net exporter of the electricity. Like that, एक सपना देखते हुए माननीय मुख्यमंत्री काम कर रहे हैं। मैं मुख्यमंत्री को आश्वस्त करता हूं, आप जिस झील से, जिस कंसर्न से काम कर रहे हैं, भारत सरकार मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में आपके साथ खड़े होगा और असम के लोगों का सेवा करने का जो आपको मौका मिला है, आपके साथ हम पूरे हम खड़े होके असम का जो जनता आपको एक बहुत बड़ा एक मैंडेट दिया है, वो मैंडेट पूरा करने के लिए आपके साथ खड़े होंगे। इतना आश्वस्त करते हुए एक कार्यक्रम में, MOU करने के कार्यक्रम में मुख्यमंत्री जी ने मुझे बहुत आग्रहपूर्वक बुलाया और जब मैंने बोला MOU है वो दोनों ऑफिसर करने दो, ये मैंने बोला नो आप आइए, तब मुझे पता चला वो तो मुझे उनका पूरा विजन समझा के और ज़्यादा इन्वेस्टमेंट कैसे करे ये सोचा है। मैं NLC को भी बोला हूँ और ज़्यादा जो इधर ज़रूरत है वो इन्वेस्टमेंट करने के लिए मैंने डायरेक्शन दिया हूँ। हम आपके साथ खड़े होंगे आपके इस कार्य के लिए। मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूँ। आई अप्रिशिएट यू विथ होल हार्टेडली। थैंक यू वेरी मच हेमंता जी एंड टू ऑल द ऑफिसर्स हु हैव इन्वॉल्वड। एंड अभी JV वगैरह सब डिसीजन हो गया है। वी आर नॉट मेकिंग इट इन जस्ट ऐसे ही नहीं कर रहे, सब कुछ हमारा तैयारी है। इसीलिए उसके लिए असम के मुख्यमंत्री बहुत उन्होंने इंटरेस्ट लेके काम किया है। मैं उनको भी धन्यवाद देते हुए आप सबको भी धन्यवाद देते हुए मेरे वाणी को विराम देता हूँ। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। नमस्कार।
We thank you, sir, for your inspiring presence and for your valuable words. It will indeed give us the motivation.
One second.
Yes,
and
yes,
I also
course,
announced, see, recently there was a huge flood and NLC is contributing 5 crores to the Assam Chief Minister Relief Fund. For that I appreciate NLC. When they said we have come here to start a project, we will start with a service. That's why they have started this. And I thank NLC also, and I request Hemanta ji to receive that 5 crores.
Can we have a round of applause, please? Once again, thank you, sir, for your presence and your speech, your words and your work will definitely give us the motivation and the guidance to work together for our state and nation. মই এতিয়া বিনম্ৰ অনুৰোধ জনাইছোঁ অসমৰ মাননীয় মুখ্যমন্ত্ৰী ডক্টৰ হিমন্ত বিশ্ব শৰ্মা মহোদয়ক তেখেতৰ বহুমূলীয়া ভাষণ প্ৰদান কৰিবলৈ।
Honorable Union Minister of Coal, Mines and Parliamentary Affairs, Sri Prahlad Joshi ji, Honorable Minister of Power, Government of Assam, Sri Nandita Garlosa ji, Additional Chief Secretary to the Government of Assam, Sri Pawan Bhattakur, Chairman and Managing Director of NLC India Limited, Sri Rakesh Kumarji, my colleague in the cabinet, senior officers, representative from our